All right, ladies and gentlemen, Big Ranker here for week 5 update. This one is probably going to be pretty quick because there isn't a whole lot to talk about. So let's jump straight to the P&L, and very, very slow week in the Australian horse racing. Only 6 bets for the entire week. You can see 2 losses there, and that just killed me for the week, minus 238. This is disappointing, but pretty much as expected. My systems don't operate as well during summer, during the hotter months. So I'll go a whole week with only 6 bets. And then as we get to winter, you'll see I'll make 10, 20 in a day. So yeah, it's disappointing, but we're just on the slow part of the systems. I can say that I've seen the Australian Sunday results before I recorded this video, and I've already made that whole week's loss back. So let's hope that trend continues. But for this week, another losing week, just racking them up. Bit disappointing, but just got to stay with it. That's the whole point of having a system. So next week will be better. Let's hope. Moving on to the NFL market. Nothing has changed when I took this screenshot. The Super Bowl hasn't been played. I think as I record the video, it's going to start very soon. New England are favourites. Atlanta is where I'm going to make a slight profit over the season if they win. Like I said last week, probability indicates I should trade out to save myself a whole dollar in the long run, but I might let this ride. I might put a sneaky bet on in play depending on how the start happens. If Atlanta can get a good start, it could make some money by just taking them as their odds shorten. From all accounts, I listened to a few different things like the Power Rank, Ed Fang, and his stats and a few other stats are indicating it should be a high scoring match. So it does lead to the possibility that Atlanta could sneak in here, or at least could get away to a good start, which will give me the trade option. So I'll leave that run for now. The other market to look at is the NBA. So this was taken while some games were in place. You can see there's a bit of gap between the best back and the best lay there, which means that the cash out value looks worse than it actually is. The thing I want to highlight, I find interesting, is if you saw my video during the week on how I do my ranks, I've mentioned that Washington were actually coming up and were number 2nd in my rank, which is pretty funny because Washington are right down here in the in the betting and are offering odds of 80 to 95, 80 to win, or you can lay them at 95. And you can see over here, I've actually already got in on them at average odds of 135, $12 stake. So what that means is I've made quite a good value bet already. If I'm using my ranks over the last 2 weeks where they've identified that Washington is good value, I've been just chipping away at them, and you can see they've won again. So they're 10-1 in the last 11, and they're slowly moving up the ranks. And you can actually see they should be a lot higher in that overall market. So that's a positive indication that my ranks are doing the right thing. I'm identifying good value that is shortening. Overall, I think I've got some great positions there that they should pan out well come playoffs. We'll see. That's all I can say. Every week it's always like, we'll see, but that's all I can say because it is the first time I'm into the NBA markets with my ranks. It is really much a suck it and see. Let's just have a go and hope it all pans out. And that's the end. Like I said, quick one, losing week on the horse racing. Going to recap it this week. Going to hopefully turn around for this week. NFL, if Atlanta win, I'm pretty happy. If they don't, maybe I've made a lucky trade during play. And the NBA, I think I'm betting good value there. So make sure you subscribe if you want to hear more. I'm going to add some more other non-update videos as we get along. And so let me know in the comments if you've got ideas or things you want to know. Otherwise, until next time, good luck.